So, for this video lecture, yung i-discuss ko is on the feeding guide for dairy animals. So, last video lecture, I've talked about the different feed resources that you can give the animal from the roughages, mga forages, mga concentrates na pwedeng ibigay yung mga and other feed supplements na ibibigay natin doon sa dairy animal in order to increase its productivity. So now, let's talk about the feeding guide, kung ano yung gagawin, ano yung ipapakain for the different classes of dairy animal from newborn hanggang doon sa nagpro-produce na ng milk. So, first, let's discuss on the dairy calves and kids na tinatawag. So, uh, I've also included kids kasi meron rin tayong mga dairy goats na tinatawag. And then, pero yung most common is yung dairy calf. Yung mga cow natin, yung mga buffalo natin. So, the calf or kid should be fed with whole milk or milk replacer at the rate of 4 to 10% of body weight, preferably in 2 feedings. So, yung ipapakain mo daw na yung ipapakain mo doon sa calf or kid. So, when we say calf or kid, mga bata pa lang ito So, yung ipapakain mo ay yung whole milk, pwedeng whole milk, or milk replacer na tinatawag. Now, this whole milk and milk replacer, papakain mo at the rate of 4 to 10% of the body weight. So, kumbaga, let's take into example, nasa mga 3 kilograms or 5, ganun. 5 kilograms yung kid mo. So, 4 to 10% nung 5 kilogram, ganun karami yung ibibigay mo ng whole milk or milk replacer. So, when we say milk replacer, parang ito. So, yung milk replacer, as the name implies, it is a formula, milk formula that will replace yung mother's cow milk and is an economical choice for feeding calves versus yung whole milk. So, mas tipid daw kung ito yung ipapakain mo, itong milk replacer, kaysa doon sa whole milk. And yung milk replacer mostly have a minimum of 20% fat and then 20% protein. Para mabigyan yung calf or kid yung nutrients na kailangan niya for its growth and for being healthy. So, yun yung ginagawa. So, yung pagpapakain or pagbibigay ng whole milk or milk replacer, preferably in 2 feedings. So, when we say 2 feedings, that is per day. So, pwedeng sa umaga and then pwede sa hapon. So, yun yung sa dairy calves and kids. So, the milk should be warm to body temperature before feeding to the dairy animal. So, bago mo daw na ibigay doon sa dairy animal, yung mga young dairy animals mo, yung milk should be warm to the body temperature of that animal or of that yung sa nanay. Kung ano yung temperature ng milk na nakukuha niya sa nanay, ganun rin dapat yung temperature ng ibibigay mong whole milk or milk replacer. Then, milk should be fed for 6 to 8 weeks. So, from day old hanggang 6 weeks or hanggang 8 weeks, doon ka magpapakain ngayon ng milk. So, yun yung kailangan mong gawin. Then, starter feed and good quality grass legume roughages should be fed as early as possible. So, after 6 to 8 weeks or pwedeng nasa 8 weeks ka na, pwede ka nang magpakain ngayon ng starter feed at saka mga grass legume na tinatawag. So, itong starter feed and good quality grass legume, ginagawa ito para mag-develop yung rumen, mag-develop yung digestive tract ng animal. Kasi kung puro na lang milk yung um, kinakain ng cow, yung calf, hindi magde-develop ngayon yung digestive system niya. So, pag hindi magde-develop yung digestive system ng animal, ng cow, or yung goat na dairy, hindi na siya makakapag-utilize ng iba pang mga feedstuff. Hindi na niya man-utilize yung mga nutrients ng ibang mga feedstuff, yung mga roughage forages. So, kailangan, as early as possible, you introduce yung mga solid feed, yung mga starter feed, at saka yung good quality grass legume. So, by this time, the calf or kid should be eating about 0.5 kilograms. So, tandaan, dapat nasa 0.5 kilogram starter feed daily and grass or hay without limit. So, pag nasa mga 6 weeks to 8 weeks of age na kung nag-stop ka na magbigay ng milk doon sa dairy animal mo, magsisimula ako ng magpakain ng starter feed with a ratio or with a amount of 0.5 kilogram, half a kilo na starter feed, yung ipapakain mo araw-araw, and then yung grass or hay niya without limit. So, kailangan parang ad libitum yung pagpapakain mo ng grass or hay, pero yung mga concentrate feed, yung starter feed mo, dapat 0.5 kilogram lang. So, pwede mo rin siyang pakainin nito, itong 0.5 kilogram, 2 times. So, i-divide mo lang. Yung 0.25 sa umaga and then yung 0.25 sa hapon. So, yun yung gagawin. So, after you win yung animal or yung dairy animal mo, yung young dairy animal mo from the milk, pagkatapos or after ka nag-stop na magbigay ng milk, they can be raised in groups of 10. So, the starter feed should be given up to 4 months of age at the rate of 1 to 2 kilogram per day. So, di ba, sinabi ko kanina, yung 0.5 kilogram, doon ka mag-i-start. Then, you can wait around mga after 8 weeks. Kasi, most probably, you need to introduce yung starter feed nasa 6 to 8 weeks. Yung 6 to 8 weeks na age ng dairy animal, most probably, nagbibigay ka pa ng milk. Pero, dapat nag-i-introduce ka na ng mga solid feed, ng mga starter feed. After 8 months, 8 weeks hanggang 4 months, yung rate ng starter feed na ibibigay mo doon sa dairy animal mo is nasa 1 to 2 kilogram per day. Depende doon sa bigat, depende doon sa kilogram weight at laki ng animal. So, yung 1 kilogram pwede na yan for goat since mas maliit sila. And then, 2 kilogram pwede yan for calf since mas malaki sila. Then, good quality forage or hay should be fed free choice. So, when we say free choice, kung kailan niya gusto. So, meaning, kailangan na may abundant supply ka ng mga good quality forages and roughages. Kailangan na may establish ka ng pasture, kailangan na may pagkukunan ka na nitong mga good quality pasture and roughages mo. Kasi, aside from the starter feed, aside from the 1 to 2 kilogram na starter feed na ibibigay mo, dapat magbigay ka rin ng forage or roughages na unlimited, na ad libitum, na free choice. Kung kailan niya gusto kumain, then kakain siya, ganun. So, aside from that, dapat may cool, clean drinking water ka. So, dapat available pa rin yung maiinom doon sa animal. Since, bakit dapat may maiinom pa rin? Kasi hindi sapat yung kinukuha nilang moisture, yung kinukuha nilang water from the feed and from the forages or yung mga roughages or hay natin. So, kailangan mag-provide ka pa rin ng cool, clean drinking water. So, young dairy animals should be supplemented with antibiotics, mga vitamins, vitamin A and D, and minerals. So, mostly ito yung sinusupplement mo doon sa um, animal. You need vitamin A, D, and mineral for its growth and development. Kailangan nitong mga vitamins and mineral. And then for the antibiotic, this is given when the animal experiences infection, pwede. So when it experience bacterial infection, mga ganun, mga diarrhea that may be due to bacteria, then you can use antibiotic. Then at 4 months of age, the calves can be put out to clean, good quality pasture during daytime and kept indoor at night. So after ka magpakain, ay after nung 4 months, then yung mga calves or yung mga kids, pwede mo nang ipastor, pwede mo nang ilagay sa forage area kung saan doon sila kakain ng mga good quality pastures mo, yung mga roughages mo, mga grasses, during the day. And then inuuwi mo sila or they will be kept indoor at night. So, yun yung ginagawa after 4 months. So, pwede mo nang silang pastol. So, with that, they may be considered as grower na. So, a growing herd concentrate mix, ito yung parang nutrient content ng grower feed na pwede mong ipakain. So, pwedeng 75% na may total digestible nutrients na siya, and then with a crude protein of 14 to 16%. So, ganun yung mostly yung nutrient content ng mga pinapakain nating grower feeds. So, yung grower head concentrate mix, parang ganito, it may be given at the rate of 2 kilograms per day up to 6 months of age. So, after 4 months, um, yung after ka magpakain ng starter feed, then yung next na ipapakain mo is yung grower feed na tinatawag. So, again, just like yung sa ibang mga animals, dapat yung pagpapakain, yung pag-shift from starter to grower, dapat gradual. So, sa pag-shift, hindi dapat na tulad ngayon. So, sa Tuesday, starter feed yung pinakain mo. And then, next day, grower feed agad yung pinakain mo. So, yung tendency niya is that malilito ngayon yung digestive system ng dairy animal. Kasi hindi siya sanay doon sa biglaang pag-shift, biglaang pagpalit ng type of feed. So most probably, ang mangyayari ngayon is magkakaroon ng diarrhea. So in giving yung grower feed that you come from yung sa starter feed, dapat gradual. So for the first day, dapat 75% na starter or na old feed, and then 25% na grower feed, and then the next day nasa 50-50 na, and then the third day nasa 25% na old feed, and then 75% na grower feed. So ganun, dapat gradual para hindi magka-diarrhea yung animal. So yung pagbibigay nitong grower head 2 kg per day up to 6 months of age. So 4 months up to 6 months, yun yung ibibigay. Then, supplement it pa rin ng ng mga roughages, mga forages natin. So, at 6 months of age, the dairy animals can be raised on pasture or dry lot. So, pwede na silang i-raise doon sa pasture or sa dry lot. And then, good quality pastures and forages can be provided sa kanila. And then, cold and clean drinking water and trace mineral salt licks should be available at all time. So, at the age of 6 months, pwede mo na silang i-raise solely with good quality pasture and forages na. So, hindi na kailangan ng mga iba't ibang ng mga feeds. So, pwede na yung forage and roughages, mga grasses, as long as it is considered as of good quality. So, and then, you provide it pa rin na cool and clean drinking water na tinatawag. So, kailangan pa rin na merong tubig. May available na pagkukunan ng tubig yung mga dairy animals natin. And then, you need to provide rin yung trace mineral salt lick na tinatawag. So, yung trace mineral salt lick, ito yung UMMB na tinatawag natin. Yung dinidilaan ng mga ruminants. So, mostly yung UMMB kasi contains urea, molasses, and then other minerals. So, meron rin salt yun. Nilalagyan rin ng salt yung UMMB. So, ang ginagawa is binibigay doon sa animal. Pero make sure if you're going to give yung trace mineral salt lick or yung UMMB na tinatawag, make sure na hindi i-consume yun in just a day. So, kasi yung tendency kasi ng mga ruminants, kasi yung UMMB may molasses yan. So, yung molasses, this increase yung palatability yung nung UMMB. Mas ang tawag dito, mas gusto nilang kainin kasi mas masarap since may molasses yon. So, yung tendency is nauubos yung mineral block in just one day, which is hindi dapat pwede kasi may urea yon. Yung urea na yon, it can lead to toxicity pag in-ingest ng biglaan, in-ingest ng high amount, lalo na if yung dumidila lang, yung naglilit lang is isa, dalawa lang na ruminant. So, kailangan na bantayan mo pag magbibigay ka ng mineral block. So, mga half day lang ganun, mga 3 to 4 hours lang dapat. At hindi mo hayaan dapat na maubos yung mineral block. So, from 6 months to 1 year of age, the dairy animal should be given 1 to 2 kilogram concentrate. So, kasi mostly is, pag ganitong edad na, hindi na talaga binibigyan. Pero, you need to supplement it pa rin. You need to supplement it pa rin pala ng concentrate. Nasa 14 to 16% CP. These are usually sa mga malalaking farms, malalaking dairy cattle, dairy farms. Kasi pag backyard ka na, ang tendency is hindi mo na hindi masyadong mahal yung 1 to 2 kilograms ng concentrate daily. Pero yung ideal talaga is kailangan mong magbigay nito para ma-supplyan niya yung nutrient requirement. Kasi ang ano niyan, hindi sapat yung binibigay na forage lang and roughages. So, yun yung reality. Hindi sapat talaga yung binibigay na forages and roughages ng mga farmers natin doon sa mga ruminants nila. Mapa-dairy man yan or mga beef man yan, hindi talaga sapat yung binibigay na roughages. So, you need to supplement it with concentrate. So, at 1 year of age, the dairy animals can be raised solely. So, sa 1 year pala na yung dairy animal can be raised solely on good to fair quality pasture or roughages. So, yun. So, after 1 year, mas magaan na yung sa bulsa, I guess, since hindi ka na magpapakain ng mga starter feed. Hindi ka na magpapakain ng mga concentrate. So, at 1 year of age, pwede na yung animal mo, it is raised solely sa pasture. Doon ka lang kukuha ng feedstuff mo. So after 1 year, pag 1 year na kasi usually they are sexually mature na. So they are subjected to breeding na. Pwede na silang maging pregnant. So during the last 2 months of pregnancy, provide liberal supply of good forage and 0.5 to 1 kilogram concentrate. So yun yung gagawin daw during yung last 2 months of pregnancy. So kumbaga after 1 year na buntis yung cow mo, then magbibilang ka niyan. And then after yung last 2 months, doon ka mag-provide ng maraming or liberal supply ng good forage. And then, dapat mag-provide ka rin ng 0.5 to 1 kilogram concentrate daily. So, pwede yung concentrate mo, mga rice bran, ganun. So, 15 day before kidding or calving, so 15 day bago manganak yung animal, yung dairy animal, the pregnant animal should be given additional amount of concentrate of about 1 to 2 kilograms. So, yun. 15 days before calving or kidding, dapat bigyan mo ng additional na 1 to 2 kilogram na concentrate aside from yung 0.5 to 1 kilogram na concentrate mo. So, magplapas ka ngayon ng 1 to 2 kilograms 15 days before yung panganganak. So, after manganak, then yung tendency is meron na rin yung dry cow or doe na tinatawag. Yun yung mga nanganak na pero naiwin na yung mga anak and then hindi na sila nagpro-produce ng milk nila. So if the dry animal is in excellent condition, give only high quality forage. So kung makikita mo naman na maganda yung pangangatawan, na healthy yung dry animal mo or yung yung dry cow or yung dry doe mo, then sapat na yung high quality forage na ibibigay mo doon. However, if its condition is poor, give 2 kilogram concentrates during the early part of dry period. So, since itong dry period kasi kadalasan yung precursor or yung mas nauna dito is yung lactating period. Sa lactating period, talagang mangangayat yung cow, lalong-lalo na if hindi ka makakapag-provide ng essential nutrients niya, mangangayat yung cow kasi nagpo-produce siya ng milk. So, if yung condition niya after yung lactation period, if condition niya is poor, you need to give 2 kilogram concentrate. And then after na nakita mo na oy, tumaba na yung cow or doe natin, then you can stop giving yung 2 kilogram ng concentrate. So, 2 weeks before giving birth, the dry animal should be given additional concentrates of 1 to 2 kilogram more of the normal ration. So, yun, sinabi ko kanina na 2 weeks before giving birth ulit, yun, 1 to 2 kilograms, parang doon sa 15 days. 15 or 14 days before na manganak. Then, sa milking herd naman na tinatawag, which is mostly yun yung aim or yun yung gusto ng mga milk producers natin, yung may milking herd sila. So, concentrate of about 16 to 18% CP yan, crude protein, should be fed to high milk producing animals at the rate of 1 kilogram concentrate for every 2.5 to 3 kilogram produced na milk. So, meaning, if yung animal mo is nagpo-produce ng 2.5 to 3 kilograms of milk per day, yung ibibigay mo na concentrate ay yung kailangan niya for its maintenance plus 1 kilogram na concentrate. So, yun yung gagawin. So, if fed on poor quality roughages such as cane tops or corn stover, high protein concentrate should be fed. So, kung yung pinapakain mo lang is pag summer, ganon, and then wala kang pagkukunan ng good quality forages, wala kang pagkukunan ng good quality roughages, tapos yung option mo na lang is cane tops, sugar cane tops, or corn stover, kasi ito mostly are poor quality roughages, then dapat mag-provide ka ng high protein concentrate, yung maganda yung protein. Kasi itong mga ito, cane tops, sugar cane tops, and yung corn stover, mababa yung protein nila. So, hindi niya masusuplayan ngayon yung nutrient requirement ng cow or goat na nagpo-produce ng milk. So, kailangan na mag-provide ng kailangan mag-provide ka ngayon ng high protein concentrate. So, plenty of cool, clean drinking water should be available at all times. So, yan. From its sa bata hanggang sa paglaki, dapat talaga na may clean and cold drinking water ka pa rin na available. So, if milking animals are managed outdoors, shade or shelter should be available for the cows on pastures. So, if outdoor daw, mostly yung pagmamanage mo sa pasture lang, dapat may available silang shade. So, pwede yung mga tree shade. So, mga kahoy-kahoy, dapat meron ka, may presence ka, no? May present na mga kahoy, na mga puno doon sa pasture mo. Or kung wala man, dapat mag-provide ka ng shade or shelter doon sa pasture mo para doon sila sisilong. Then, corn and grass silage should be fed to supplement forage or pasture crops during the lean months. So, during the time na walang masyadong makain yung animal na quality forage or roughage, then yung mga corn, pwede yung mga byproducts natin or grass silage yung pwedeng ipakain. Kasi yung grass silage, nai-store yan. So, kukuha ka ngayon ng grass na pwede mong i-silage during yung months na marami kang pagkukunan ng mga grasses, ng mga forages. Then, i-store mo yan. Gagawin mong silage, and then, if wala na, during lean months or yung sa months na wala na talagang makain yung mga dairy animals mo, doon mo siya ilalabas, doon mo siya ipapakain. So, corn and grass silage should be fed after milking to prevent the milk from absorbing undesirable or odor. So, yun yung ginagawa. After mag-stop na mag-produce na ng milk yung baboy, doon ka lang magbibigay nitong mga silage. Kasi yung silage na yun, it can cause undesirable odor. Then, hay is fed to supplement pastures and forages during the rainy season when forage have low dry matter content. So, yun yung ginagawa. Nag-i-store rin sila ng mga hay nang galing sa mga rice, kumbaga, and then, yun yung pinapakain during tag-ulan. Then, yung hay should be fed outside the milking barn to avoid raising dust during milking. So, kailangan na ibibigay mo or magpapakain ka ng hay during yung outside para hindi masyadong maalikabok doon sa inside since hay are dried. So, yung tendency maraming dust doon. So, here is parang yung suggested feeding guide ng cattle ito. So, wala kasi akong nakita doon sa goat. Pero dito, so, as we can see, from birth to 5 days. So, yung ipapakain mo is colostrum. So, we know naman kung ano yung colostrum. Ito yung important na milk kung saan nandito lahat or nandun lahat ng mga antibodies, mga protein, mga energy na kailangan ng animal during its first few days after birth. So, yung amount niya, no limit. Yung makakapigil lang sa pagsuso ng bata is yung ng young dairy animal is yung nanay niya. Pag medyo makita na ng nanay na nawawalan na siya ng milk, then ititigil niya. Pero no limit dapat. No limit sa'yo. So, hindi ikaw yung maglilimit, kundi yung nanay. Then, from 6 days to 5 weeks, ito. Pwedeng whole milk or yung um, replacer milk, then good quality soilage, and then salt and water. So, ito yung amount per day na ginagawa nila. Binibigay nila. Then, from 6 to 8 weeks, ito naman yung ibibigay mong feed. Pwede na yung calf starter na may 16 to 18% CP. Amount per day, 0.5 kilogram. And then other feed, pwede yung whole milk, yung soilage, salt and water. 9 weeks to 3 months, calf starter pa rin. Then salt and water. 4 to 6 months, grower herd mix na. With a CP of 14 to 16%. So yun na yung ipapakain mo. Nasa 2 kilogram. Then, growing heifers, mga bulls, up to 1 year of age, ganun rin, grower herd mix. Same with the pregnant heifers, herd mix, herd mix yung papakain with a CP of 16 to 18% crude protein. So, yung amount per day niya, 1 to 3 kilogram depending on the condition of the animal and supply of rapages. Then, for the dry cow, ganun rin, herd mix with 16 to 18% CP with amount of 1 to 2 kilogram. And then yung lactating cow, ganun rin, herd mix, 1 kilo for every 2.5 kilogram milk produced. So, yun. Dapat ganun karami. Pag nakapag-produce ka ng 5 kilogram ng milk, then 1 kilo ng herd mix yung ibibigay, ay 2 kilo yung herd mix na ibibigay. If nakapag-produce naman siya ng, let's just say, mga 10 kilograms na milk. So, yung ibibigay mo ngayon is nasa 4 kilograms of herd mix. So, yun. Or kung wala ka naman itong herd mix, then pwede yung high protein concentrate. Which is around 18 to 20% CP. Ganon karami. So, binibigay lang tong high protein concentrate, as I've said kanina, if the animals are fed poor quality rapages. Then, for the herd bull, ganun rin. Herd mix with a 14 to 16% CP. Mga silage, soilage, salt bone meal mix, pwede rin. And then yung salt and water, that is no limit. So, yun. So with that ends my video lecture on the feeding guide on the dairy animals. So with that, please go over it. Please listen to it, and thank you for listening.